this is definitely not the Shakespeare you may have learned in high school. I wish I had that intro every story I did.
You do love it's fine.
I get it every time I walk in, so there you go.
Well, let's roll that prompter because I don't know much about Shakespeare. So you may have performed Shakespeare in theater before, but it's not going to be like what is being performed this weekend at Indy Bard Fest. 3 legendary works from Shakespeare presented in a different day with an all-star cast that includes our guest today, Abdul Hakim Shabazz is King Henry IV. Matthew Sosi is Falstaff, and a character in multiple Shakespeare plays. And also with us is Glenn Dobbs, the director of Indy Bard Fest. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thanks so much for joining me today.
Always good to be back on the couch. Of course.
Looking a little different than
dressed just as usual, yeah.
Are we going to see you during election season in this new getup?
This is the new look, right?
Exactly.
So tell me a little bit about Bard Fest and what folks can expect from this experience.
Bard Fest started 5 years ago. We're down on Mass Ave. We're in 3 small intimate theaters, and what's terrific about it is that you can come in and see a story, and the king is just this close to you, and all the stories open up and become much more accessible and easy to understand. Shakespeare wrote horror, he wrote comedy, he wrote romance, he wrote adventure. It's a populist story. It's exciting. It's wonderful to see, and we've got 3 great shows. And these 2 guys are only 2 of 70+ actors that we have in the thing.
Just incredible. Now, I understand this isn't your average Shakespeare. There's going to be a bit of a twist to all these stories.
Well, obviously, looking at me, you know who King Henry looked like back in the 14th century. Obviously, there's a little bit of a twist, but that's the interesting thing about the characters is they sort of transcend race, they transcend gender. It's the stories that are being told, and these stories that are just as prevalent, 500 years ago are just as good as today.
And especially in the case of Henry IV and my character, yes, there are the speeches and the these and thous, but there's also some bar humor.
Okay.
Very crafty, well-written bar humor, but you will hear body noises and other things that go on. So
okay, so maybe this isn't something for the whole family.
No, you're gonna learn it from the best.
Okay,
so
okay,
yes, absolutely.
No, you definitely do. Shakespeare would write for popular entertainment. He would write for people to enjoy, laugh, cry, weep, get excited about. It's all thrilling to go, and we have an outstanding youth production of some of the best kids in the city, of The Tempest. We're doing Henry IV, featuring these 2
miscreants.
Celebrities. We have an excellent Hamlet with one of the best actors in the city in the title role, and we also have what's our other one?
Lear's Shadow.
Lear's Shadow. That's right. Lear's Shadow is a brand new play written out of Pasadena. This is its regional premiere, so we get to see a story with just 3 actors playing multiple roles right in front of you. It's thrilling, and the twist at the end is absolutely worth coming for. It's a very M. Night Shyamalan kind of twist.
Okay.
It's very exciting.
And something else to keep in mind, too, is a lot of people, when they think Shakespeare, they think, oh my gosh, it's going to be this boring.
Oh, no.
People standing around in long,
right.
tights. No, it moves pretty fast, pretty quick. It is pretty good.
Hold thy finger.
Just like this interview, it moved pretty fast, pretty quick, and we are out of time, unfortunately.
Thank you so much.
Information where you can find out times and tickets and all that fun stuff right below there on the bottom of your screen. Thanks so much for joining me, gentlemen.
Thanks for having
King,
us.
always a pleasure.
It has been thy pleasure.
We'll be right back.